Hey, what is up, ladies and gentlemen? It is SnakeMCGaming here, and it is modding time, guys. Yes, the videos that I make, that I do mod reviews in. Obviously, I started rambling because I lost what I was gonna say in mid-sentence. Blah 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 blah. Anyway, so the mod is oceans. Yeah, look at the oceans. There's a new thing added in Minecraft. You know, these oceans, like, Minecraft never had oceans before, so like now you can go fishing and like you see there's ocean monsters and all right, that was a stupid joke. I know, I apologize. No, the mod today is actually called Igneous Additions. It's the Igneous Additions mod, and what that does, well, what Igneous means, I googled it. And it's essentially the blocks that, or some of the blocks that were added, when 1.8 came out. The granite, the diorite, the andesite, polished and unpolished versions. So, I don't know about you guys, but ever since those blocks have been added and I started building with them, I started really liking them, I always thought, how cool would it be if there were stairs or slabs of those? Well, this mod does that, and then some. Not only does it have the igneous blocks, but it also has most of the other 1.8 blocks, plus a few other blocks that were already in Minecraft and have been in Minecraft for a very long time added into this. And my god, does that a lot. It's a mostly cosmetic mod, but with a few added on things. I think it's really, 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 really cool, and I really, really wish, like, very much so, that it was just I wish it was in regular Minecraft, some of these things. Alright, anyway, I'm gonna stop wasting your time, stop letting you guys stare at nothing but big blue oceans, and we're gonna get going with the mod. So like I said, guys, and am I using the right texture pack? Oh yeah, I'm definitely using the right texture pack. Anyway, so, oh, by the way, just FYI, not all of these textures are different. I think the stone... yeah, the stone is the same. Actually, a lot of these do seem to be more faithful. Okay, that's cool. But it definitely doesn't change for all texture packs. I went into while I was building this place, I went into what's it called, Sphax, and it didn't change to the Sphax blocks, but it seems to be compatible with faithful, so that's pretty cool. So it's at least compatible to some texture packs, which is pretty neat. So anyway, here are your stairs. So essentially we just have stone stairs. Look at this, stone stairs. How freaking awesome is that? Like, how long have you guys wanted to make stairs out of just plain stone? Like, it's so cool. And of course, unpolished and polished of the igneous blocks, which is pretty awesome. It's even got that little embossed kind of texture feel to it as well. And look at this, obsidian stairs. You know you guys have wanted freaking obsidian stairs, and if you say you haven't, you've been lying to yourself. And then of course you have the prismarine stairs as well, which I really, really like, and if you pay close attention, they actually do change color, like all the other prismarine blocks in the game do. And of course you have the bricks, the prismarine bricks, and the dark prismarine stairs as well. So you can see, like, you can use these for rooftops, you know, use those for stairs inside of a thing dungeon. And of course this on the top is just an example of the regular block in Minecraft. And of course, yes, of course, you guessed it, there's also the regular, or the slab version of all of these. It looks like it's glitched out. As far as my texture pack goes, like the top of it is definitely faithful, but then the sides are definitely default. But that's okay. Like I said, like, pretty much if you're gonna use this texture pack, probably should do it in default anyway. But yeah, it's still pretty cool. So all of the slabs are available. Obviously I didn't include stone slabs because you have the smooth stone half slab already exists. Now it would have been cool if they would have included a stone slab that was like this, and you can have the option of both, but alas they do not. I wonder if the sides of the stairs that even works, but I suppose because a stair is kind of a full block and just kind of etched out kind of thing. Alright, look at this. They even added the walls, regular smooth stone walls. I've wanted those forever. And then you have the granite walls, polished and unpolished, or unpolished, polished. Even has a little embossed, and it just goes on like this for days. It's freaking amazing. I love it so much. And obviously you can hook up gates and stuff to it as well. So let's go ahead and take a look along this line. And yeah, oh, a little bit of lag spike there, sorry about that. And yeah, you're seeing it, right? Obviously the blocks behind it are floating just to represent it. You're seeing those behind there, right? They even have the gates, so you could even, like, if you wanted to, for example, let's do this, and let's do this. We pull this out like this, and then boom, gate right in the middle. It's a beautiful looking thing, I have to say. I just think it's pretty freaking awesome. Oh, by the way, this is a different mod that I installed over Too Many Items, which I will probably be doing a mod showcase on next episode, probably. But look here, guys, they even have pressure plates for these, so you can get all pressure plated to your desire. Now, the pressure plates, however, do not have the unpolished versions of the blocks. It's only the polished versions. I don't know why. I suppose probably because with pressure plates your goal is ultimately to hide it, so it's not really hide, but you know, if it's a whole thing of it, you can imagine it probably still sticks out like a sore thumb, but you know, about as much as a regular pressure plate does, so that's really freaking cool. Anyway, moving on. So here, look, I don't know why they did this. This doesn't make any sense to me, but they have pillar blocks for a lot of other blocks in the game, and not just quartz. So you could make pillars out of regular smooth stone, although it just kind of looks like cobblestone. And obviously this is textured for default, these things. But you know, and once again, no unpolished igneous blocks here, just the polished versions of them. Obsidian is kind of weird because it's really hard to see, but you know, I kind of like the prismarine though. And once again, the prismarine does change color with all the other prismarines. Actually, you can see it kind of doing it now. And then of course, this one or this one are probably my favorite of these. But yeah, it's pretty awesome. And they even included buttons, so you can, you know, probably wouldn't want to put that there, but you can put the buttons on there and boom, it matches. It's so freaking awesome. So they also have buttons. Alright, now moving on to what I deem some of the cooler parts of this mod. And oh, a little bit of a lag spike again. What is up with them? This world's been lagging lately. But anyway, they even have furnaces and crafting benches. I know. Oh, also, something I have not gone over at all. Really simple, really easy. The crafting recipes for all of this is, as you would expect, the dark prismarine, or the slabs are done exactly the same way. If you go to the stairs, it's again done just like stairs in either direction, it doesn't really matter. Head on into the... Whoop, wrong button. Head on there. It's, you know, the same thing for those, and then of course the pressure plates, just the same. And then of course the pillar blocks. I'm pretty sure the pillar blocks for is it half slabs or does that create the chiseled one? I think those create the chiseled one. So yeah, pretty much the same recipe, two on top of one another in a crafting grid like so. The buttons, obviously, you just take one of the blocks or one of the one of the blocks, put it in your crafting grid anywhere, doesn't really matter. Obviously, also with the button, I didn't include the stone because there's already a stone button. Basically, I'm just showing you guys just a double one of each of these, just so you guys can see that it's the same recipe for each. Also to note, they do not, sadly do not, I wish they did, they don't have fence versions of this, but at the same time, I guess you kind of don't really need it because the walls are pretty much a fence. I mean, you can't jump over them, mobs can't jump over them either, so the walls are pretty much a fence, and the gates really match the walls a lot more than they would. The fence kind of just would look weird, although it would be kind of interesting to have that design choice if you wanted to. Moving on, so yeah, these furnaces, they work normal, just like regular furnaces. The only furnace that they don't have is a stone furnace, and that is because I'm actually missing the obsidian crafting bench. I kind of wanted to show you guys that. Bench. Whoop. Interesting. Here we go. Boom. Alright, we'll just put that at the end right there. So yeah, they have, I'll keep that in here, I'll show you the recipe for it. But yeah, so the fully functioning, just to give you an example, let's look up, scroll through our stuff here real quick. Let's get some raw rabbit meat, and we need a piece of coal. Here we go. Alright, let's go into the obsidian one. Boom, boom. It works just as fine. It's still got the particle effects and everything. Hi, sheep. How you doing, buddy? And cooks it out, and boom, cooked rabbit. Functions exactly the same. It's really awesome. And then, of course, the same thing with the crafting benches. There is a stone crafting bench. And once again, these are running off of default textures, as you can tell. And once again, I'm pretty sure the yeah, it doesn't run with the unpolished versions. It's only the polished versions of the benches. I don't know why. It's just sort of how it is. And of course, it's just kind of basically they took the wooden textures and completely retextured them. Is basically how it goes. So the crafting recipes are kind of obvious for. The crafting bench is the only one that's different. I was going to say kind of obvious for the crafting bench, but it's not. The crafting bench is not the 4x4 thing, as you would imagine. Probably because stone already has a crafting recipe for 4x4, so they couldn't really do that. So changing that recipe, you might as well change them all. You make one wooden crafting bench, and then you take one piece of the thing that you want, pop them both in the crafting grid, and it creates that special one for you. As far as I know, none of these do any kind of special thing. They're just a whole nother look for you to have in your house. Like I like this one a lot. It represents a different. It looks like like a stove, but you know, it's got like a different feel. Like it's slightly different from the regular cobblestone stove. And then, of course, the crafting recipe for the stoves are, as you would expect, exactly the same as you do with cobblestone. All right. So the final thing here that I want to show you guys is the tools. Now, these tools, I don't know about all of them, but I know some of them have different attributes. Especially, I know the hoes have a few different attributes, and I know the swords. At least the obsidian sword, from what I was reading on the forums, has some specific attributes. I didn't test them. I figured I'd leave some sort of mystery for you guys. But I am going to go ahead and they have tools for all of them. Obviously, it's just the polished versions of the igneous blocks, and then, of course, all of the other blocks, including obsidian. So basically, what we're going to do right now is we're just sort of going to go through all of these and just show you what they look like while you're holding them. You know, you got yourself the axe, granite axe, the shovel, the hoe, the pickaxe, and the sword. Right, and moving on, let's go ahead and grab boop, 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 and the sword for that. It kind of looks almost like an iron sword, but not quite. Pickaxe, stone, bloop, 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 bloop. And of course, all of these have different durabilities, as you would know, as you would assume. just like everything else. I don't know the exact durability thing. This almost looks like a stone sword. I don't know the exact durability for everything, but obviously that's something you could look up yourself in the game. There's supposed to be some way, I can't remember the command for it. Prismarine. I kind of like the Prismarine tools. They kind of look really cool. Nice, cool little color. Kind of like that sword a lot. But yeah, I'm sure there's like there's a command or something or other that basically lets you see the number of hits that you have left with an item. I just do not, for the life of me, remember what it was. You guys want to tell me what it is? Go ahead and post it in the comments below, because I would really love to remember that. It would help me out a lot. Alright, we're getting down to the final grind here. So the axe, dark prismarine, I kind of like these tools a lot too. By far my favorite looking tools, however, from what I was looking at earlier, are the obsidian tools here. They look absolutely fantastic. So, and they're the only ones that look slightly different on all of them. I guess this one's got slightly tapered edges. This one looks deadlier. The pickaxe looks about the same, I would say, though. But the sword is obviously extremely different. I really like the obsidian sword, though. It looks really cool. Let's go kill a sheep with it. Actually, no. I'm going to keep you alive. I love you. You're amazing. Let's go ahead and find a mob that we can spawn in and murder. Where are the eggs? Here we go. Let's not spawn in a creeper, because that would be dumb. They're one of the few that can survive during the daytime, though, so fuck it. Let's spawn in a creeper. Am I peaceful? I am. Didn't know that. Alright, creeper. Here we go. Boom. 2 hits. Boom. Awesome. That's an amazing sword. Alright, so, anyway, one final thing that I wanted to show you guys, is the sword damages, because each sword does have a different damage, or almost. All of the regular block ones, they have a 5 attack damage, which I'm pretty sure is similar to it's the stone sword durability, or strength. Stone sword strength is what all of these have, except for the obsidian sword, which has a 9 attack damage, which is pretty freaking insane, and which is also 2 attack damage higher than the diamond sword, which is at 7. So the obsidian sword definitely is the better choice when it comes to slaying monsters and stuff, if you're gonna use this mod. And you know, it kind of makes sense that it's stronger, because you know, obsidian's not necessarily hard to find, but it's annoying to mine. So you wouldn't really want to necessarily do it all the time, you know? So it kind of makes sense that it's the hardest thing in the game to mine, so make it the hardest material to thing. Although I'm not quite sure if obsidian in real life is stronger than diamonds in real life. Diamonds is a pretty hard substance. But anyway, guys, that is it for this video. This is a really, really cool mod. It is updated to 1.8. And it must use Forge, so Forge compatible, obviously, as are all of the mods that I do. So download will be in the description, and if you liked this video, please click the like button down below. It makes me super duper happy, and it makes me smile. But yeah, guys, I hope you check out this mod. It would be really interesting. It just kind of adds some cool new things. I would like to see some like creative builds using a lot of those blocks. I can just imagine some of the cooler things. Got ideas running through my head. Oh, cool. Listen. Doesn't sound like wood. I mean, I don't see why it would, but it's pretty awesome that even the noises are in there as well. So yeah, guys, that's it for me. Remember, like the video, comment down below if you have a mod that is updated to 1.8 and is Forge compatible that you would like me to review, and I'll give it a look, and we'll check it out. I think that's it. Oh yes, I'm sorry. If you really like my video, please click that subscribe button and prepare for some more awesome sauce. I don't know why I just called my video awesome sauce. Just subscribe if you want, because I think my videos are fun and awesome and it would make me happy. Cool? Yes. Cool. Okay. I'm rambling. I'll see you guys in the next episode of Modding Time. This has been SnakeMCGaming. Peace out.